But they could take that sensitive up the street somewhere. We highlighting all the things that we liked about the project.
The cast is back with episode 863. I'm coming to get that.
Give it a really good grade.
5.
I got an 8 out of 10.
I have some.
10.
Yeah.
I have small critiques as well that we'll get to.
And dive right back into Cardi B's new album that we'll talk about in just a sec. And hey, hit that like and subscribe button too. It looks like the guys are finding their stride again, but not the shape ups.
No shape up.
I'm about to get one.
No lip balm.
I just put lip balm.
I guess Flip is too busy pocket watching again. I mean, we're in the middle of a shakeup, and add in that new Adidas commercial Joe is narrating. It's got Flip chewing his nails off either like whoop-de-doo or let me get back out there in these parade streets and go viral again.
Flipping over here, biting his nails. His nails is off his hand. Look at this. Life is on your ass.
Look at you.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Marc Lamont Hill scared me while he was making his announcement about the health scare he almost had.
I woke up late Friday night with this crazy pain in my calf, which I never have, except for the one time where I had a blood clot.
But he's okay, y'all.
Went to the urgent care, and they did all this. In fact, I met your man there. You know Izzy? Because they said the doctor's not.
So it turns out Ish's mans is real.
I've never seen a doctor wear Timbs before. That was the first. That was the first tell.
Not the Timbs.
No, I'm serious. And they said that some of the pain you're feeling in your left calf might be just because you're having some restrictions with your movement in your jeans.
It turned out it was those medium jeans causing problems. That is so crazy. Nah, seriously though, I'm glad he's okay. I've been there. I've had one in my lung a couple years ago, and let me tell you, it was a scary time for real. I'm just thankful to still be here, because when they rolled me towards that CT machine, I almost drugged that poor tech right in there with me. But that's a story time for another day. Mel is still not on the pod, even though she's still in the intro. Or maybe they have to wait for the remix from DJ Premier. And that London trip for the 30 days flip? That sounds like a rotating suspension. Although I did see some messy boots has went and updated the Wikipedia page to list Melyssa Ford as a former host. Ish, is that you? Because he's been cheesing the hardest the last month out here looking like he just discovered joy. I mean, look at him. All right, so Cardi B's album, Am I the Drama, dropped September 19th. An album that is demanding attention and respect, which it definitely seems to be getting, with already reaching #1 on US iTunes. And of course, Joe Budden and the crew weighing in on it.
Yeah. It might not be as good as the first, but it ain't no
This
slump.
is the opposite of a slump.
No, it's really
It
good.
slaps all through this.
After an 8-year wait, the album breaks down some of the challenges she has faced, which also seem to be reflected in the cover art she released with a couple different versions. One being the limited courtroom edition, and the other with her showing up in fierce red, the color of power. It's set against a gray sky with ravens flying all around and one prominently perched on her high heel. Could that symbolize the wisdom and foresight she's gained amidst the chaos? On the album, she has some memorable lines, and I could already see people putting them on t-shirts. Don't get any ideas, Marc Lamont Hill. When they got to the track Magnet, where Cardi fires off shots at JT, everybody agreed the bars were tough. But Joe threw in a slick little...
I want to be a messy, but I ain't getting into it. But the line itself, whoever is writing these lines...
Cardi wrote a lot of it. Tori, I think, wrote some as well.
And Cardi did not like that. She hopped right on Twitter with receipts that were later deleted, but it had a video of a voice note from July of 2024 showing herself working through her flows and specific lines for the verse with the added caption, "Nah, that's Cardi. I'm a natural roaster, quick with the mouth. Don't give me no backhanded tens. I can prove my
We highlighting all the things that we liked about the project. That happens to include the writing and the writers. And what, should we wait the next 8 years to pick up the writers?
Basically, she wanted it clear that her pen and her process are very real. And it's not like it's a secret she doesn't write everything. So do you think an artist should be the sole writer if they're writing a diss track? Do you even care if your favorite rapper writes their own lyrics or not? This is not the first time she's checked Joe. I mean, he has critiqued her before and she's made sure to clap back then too.
I just feel like it's like he has an issue with me, and it was beyond the critique of bongos. It's just like
she's not only aiming at JT this time, but also taking shots at Bia, tying back to their fallout last year. And with Bia dropping her own project probably soon, you already know responses are coming. The bottom line is Cardi's not letting anybody take away her artistry and her contributions to her own music. And as if the album rollout isn't already spicy, Joe Budden responded back to that tweet, letting it be known to all artists. Her lyrics and the writing, well, I'm not about to deep dive into those because honestly, I like hearing other people break those down, like Screwface Jean. He does it way better than I ever could and is one of my favorites to watch. I put a link below, not that he needs it, but go check out his breakdown. I just want to see Cardi on the JBP, but with Joe speaking on the writers, it looks like, unfortunately for us, Cardi is going to sit with everybody but the JBP.
I did like 2 weeks ago because I feel like I'm getting picked on again.
What was it 2 weeks ago? I don't remember that.
It was kind of mild.
Okay.
Probably like 2 weeks, probably like a week.
What do you think of Joe Budden speaking on the writers for Cardi's album and not other albums? Will they ever be able to sit on the couch together and have a conversation? And do you think he can pull it off with Mona being an A mic? Maybe she might be the one interviewing Cardi if he could make it work. Oh, did Mona say she interviewed Cardi already?
And it's the funny part. I ended up interviewing Cardi and she saw me pregnant.
Do you think Mona has a connection to convince Cardi? I see what you might be doing there, Joe. Mona, come on, hook us up. All right, Chatterboxx fam, I'm still watching the episode, but we'll pop back in a few. What did you think about Cardi's new album, Am I the Drama? And what did you think about the JBP takes? You already know. Let's talk about it in the comments. Until next time, like, share, subscribe, and go check out my Patreon.